Hi, it's Alicia here today, and I have been playing with the new Kaisercraft art foam sheets to make this pretty card with the Memory Lane collection. And this is my first time really playing with the art foam sheet, so I thought I would do a little video to show what they're all about. This is a picture of the 22 art foam sheets, and this is my collection here. So I thought I'd run through the colours. This is white, ivory, lemon, daisy, apricot, marigold, poppy, blossom, tulip, hibiscus, lavender, pansy, cornflower, orchid, wine, navy, bluebell, hydrangea, lagoon, sage, leaf, and the last colour is supposed to be forest. I'm not sure, I've got a blue one there. This is the die that I'm going to be using. The die is called DIY Flora Gerbera, and it's DD492. I really like the way all three flowers are on the one die, because that means you don't have to fiddle around with lots of different flower dies. And I'm going to make a card using the Memory Lane collection, so I'm choosing colours that I think will go with this collection. So for this project I've decided to pick white and lagoon for my flowers to match in with the Memory Lane collection, and I'm just cutting out some art foam now to make my flowers. I'm using my Kaisercraft DIY cuts machine to cut my flowers out. I've chosen Island and Lagoon ink to ink the edges of the petals. I'm using an iron to heat up the petals, and this is my first time at using the iron, so I'm just sort of experimenting here on how long I should hold it for and which way the petals go. So it's all a little bit of trial and error. It seems you could, with this particular flower, you could either curl the petals sort of inwards and upwards and have it that way, or you could sort of have them going outwards, because for a gerbera I sort of thought either way could suit. So I was just playing around with the different ways I could layer the petals to create a different sort of look with the flower. And it seems to me the longer you leave the flower petal on the iron, the more curved it gets. The next step is to get the hot glue gun and to glue the petals together. In the videos that I've watched on YouTube to learn about how to make the flowers, people use a foam sponge underneath the flower so that you can press down in the center of the flower with a tool, and the flower is allowed to curve into the soft sponge. So that's why I've got the flower on top of the sponge, and that's why I'm using this Kaisercraft file to apply pressure to the center of the flower so that it will glue together. Finally, to complete the flowers, I'm just adding an ice green pearl in the center of each flower just to finish it off. Now I am going to make a card to put some of these paper blooms on.